I'm going to take our viewers through the voter turnout at this point. We see 20% of the voter turnout that's come in as of 11 a.m. That's the latest update that we have of the voter turnout. Of course, there were lots of questions on what time KCR is going to be casting his vote. There was immense wait on when the incumbent Chief Minister will arrive at the Siddipet constituency, where he's come finally with his family. And it appears it's really working on his astrological schedule. Basically, it's all charted out exactly what time he leaves, what time he casts his vote, what time he even possibly returns. So as per that, our reporters tell us that this could very likely be a chart that he's following based on his astrology. Now we see those images of KCR, the incumbent Chief Minister, as he's gone on to campaign hectically in different districts of Telangana, where his one and only pitch has been the several schemes that he's doled out for the poor, the farmers in Telangana in the last 10 years that he's been in power. A third term that he wants to come back, but will the people of Telangana grant him that wish? We have Nagarjun Dwarkanath, who is our correspondent, joining us live, who's been very closely tracking, leading the coverage in Telangana. Nagarjun, we see you smiling a lot. What's really the joke? And do tell us, KCR coming out at 12 p.m., is there astrology behind it?
In fact, the reason behind my smile for Nabila was the cops here was asking that what does your exit poll say? I said watch out for a 6 p.m. tomorrow, and for the rest of the states today at
Fabulous.
6 p.m. we'll put out the numbers. So they were asking us to prompt the numbers as well. So people are watching our exit polls as well. So that's a sign that people on ground are looking for the numbers that we give out. But KCR seems to be the last one of the tall politicians, tallest leaders who have come out and vote much later. Most of the netas came up this morning, early in the morning. Kishan Reddy was the first one to vote at 7 a.m. Then Kavita, KTR and Revant Reddy in Kodangal. All of them have voted quite early in the morning because they can go back to the constituency and meet their local cadres and people there. It was the Chief Minister who took off from his farmhouse and then went to Siddipet to vote this morning, is what we have told. We have seen the visuals, sir. Did you vote, sir? Yep. Could you tell us what are the issues that you are voting today, and you have come to this Jubilee Hills Centre and all the celebrities have come out in the morning itself? Yeah. Did that inspire you when you saw the celebrities? Or
not that I am a voter.
What issues are you looking at this time?
We are looking at a better Hyderabad city and Telangana to grow. Like we should compete with UP and other states. We need more of industrialization in this city.
Civic issues is a big issue for Hyderabad people, or you look at larger perspective of the whole?
Larger, basically Telangana, they should get more of industries. Yeah, because then only the lower people, uneducated people will get employment and other things.
Okay. And Hyderabad turnout is always dismal when you look at people who don't come out, they go on vacations. Today is 12% as we speak. As of now, it's 12%.
Do you not bothered? See, actually, it's our government, it's our country, and we should value our country.
So there's a change of attitude that's needed by the people as well.
And now I think this year 8 lakhs new voters have been added.
Right. Then first time
So that's great.
Everyone in your house has voted already?
Of course, yes.
Thank you,
We look forward.
Thank you. As you heard, Nabila, one of the residents here of Jubilee Hills Society, said that he's looking at a larger perspective, not just Hyderabad specific issues as well. Sir, आपने vote किया है? What issues did you look at, sir? वोट करने से पहले क्या मुद्दे थे आपका माइंड में?
No, good governance. We want a good governance and stable government, so that whatever the government wants to do, it has to be done.
So I just brought you voices here from Jubilee Hills who's speaking about good governance and larger perspective, not just Hyderabad, and change in attitude where people do have to come out of their houses, residences, and still exercise their vote, exercise their power to cast their vote here in Telangana state. We'll have to wait and watch the numbers. Most likely it might end up at 45%, 40% in Hyderabad, which is quite dismal. In Old City, especially in Nampally, which is at 5% around 11 o'clock, which is very, very bad, is what we are getting the information from ground that it's just 5% 11 o'clock. While Adilabad in the northern Telangana in rural sector has gone up to 30-odd%, so it might reach up to 80 by the end of the day, is what we are told. But on the polling day, the agenda that people and BRS, the cadres BRS are talking about is the deepfake videos. BRS spokespersons and their netas have already taken it to Twitter and Facebook and social media platforms about how the deepfake videos are ruining the narrative or trying to divert the narrative. They are moving ECI is what we have told. Mr. OAC also from AIMIM said that ECI should come up with a policy to stop deepfake videos and fake surveys, because by the time it percolates to the village level, people end up believing these deepfake videos because they can't differentiate between what is true, what is not true, because they don't have the technical capabilities to decipher what is fake and what is not. Hence, ECI should come up with a policy is what Mr. OAC is saying. While Congress has released videos of BRS party close associates distributing cash. These are the allegations from all the three parties today on the polling day. But at the end of the day, the fate will be decided by the people of Telangana as to who their neta will be. Around over 2,000 odd candidates' fate will be decided in next few hours by end of 6 p.m. Nabila.
Well, we see, Nagarjun, as you did mention yourself, it's not the best, most motivating voter turnout in Telangana. But nonetheless, KCR has finally come out to cast his vote. So it must have surely motivated their party cadre at this point, who are certainly feeling slightly threatened, if I should say, with the Congress's a slight wave that we see, or popularity, growing popularity in the state. But will Congress' popularity really topple the BRS government is a question we'll know an answer to only on the 3rd of December. But for now, I'm going to take you through a little recap on exactly the kind of fight that in the run-up to this election that the BRS and the Congress have had. We see KCR himself taking a dog jibe at Congress's Revanth Reddy. I'm going to straight cut across to exactly what was said. A really ugly verbal duel the two of them had right before this polling day. Have a listen.
నిన్న జనగామల మోరిపోయిన కుక్క ఏం చేసింది తెలుసా? రైఫిల్ పట్టుకొని ఎవడరా తెలంగాణ ఉద్యమం చేసేదని కరీంనగర్ మీదకి పోయిండు. ఆ రోజు నుంచి ఆయన పేరు రైఫిల్ రెడ్డి అనే పెట్టిండ్రు. నేను పెట్టలే, వాళ్ళే పెట్టిండ్రు. వీళ్ళు వచ్చి ఇలా మాట్లాడతామంటే సిగ్గు కూడా ఉండాలి కదా కనీసం. డిపాజిట్లు వచ్చినప్పుడు ఓడిపోతానని భయం పట్టాడు, ఈ మొరుగుడు మొరుగుతాడు, అంతే కదా. ఇప్పుడు తిట్టానంటే దేశంలో తిట్లు కమ్మని మనకు తిట్టరాదా? ఇవాళ మొదలు పెడితే రేపటి దాకా తిట్టచ్చు.
దళితులకు ఇచ్చిన మాట మోసం చేసినావు, ఇవాళ నన్ను పిచ్చి కుక్క అంటున్నావు. ఇవాళ కేటీఆర్ ను చూడండి, వాడి పిచ్చి కుక్క కనిపించిన నల్లగా అరుస్తున్నాడు కొడుకు. ఇవాళ కేసీఆర్ ఏమో వీధి కుక్క వీధులెంబడి అంతా తిరుగుతున్నాడు. ఇన్నేళ్లు ఫామ్ హౌస్ లో వండిన వీధి కుక్క నువ్వు మహారాష్ట్రకు పోయి ఎన్నికల్లో పోటీ చేస్తాను, నువ్వు కర్ణాటకలో పోయి ఎన్నికల్లో పోటీ చేస్తాను, నువ్వు తమిళనాడులో పోయి ఎన్నికల్లో పోటీ చేస్తాను, పంజాబ్ లో పోయి మా ప్రజలు కట్టిన పైసలు పంజాబ్ లో పంచిపెట్టి వస్తాను, ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ లో కూడా పోయి నీ దుకాణం తెరుస్తాను. వీధి కుక్కలాక తండ్రి, పిచ్చి కుక్కలాక కొడుకు తిరుగుతుర్రు, నన్ను కుక్క అంటావా సన్నాసి అని నేను అడగదలుచుకున్నా.
December 9, 2023, another miracle. Congress party is going to form the government. We are going to sign at that day in LB Stadium by 10:30. All 6 declarations. Within 100 days, we are going to implement all those 6 guarantees.
కాంగ్రెస్ పార్టీ నేను మీకు గ్యారంటీ చెప్తున్నా, మళ్ళా గదే 20 సీట్లు, 20 లోపే. ఇంకా ఇవాళ మధిర పర్యటనతోని నేను 70వ నియోజకవర్గానికి వచ్చిన ఇవాళ నా ఎన్నికల పర్యటనలో భాగంగా. అంటే నిన్నటి వరకు 69 అయ్యి ఇలా 70వ నియోజకవర్గంలో నేను మాట్లాడుతూ ఉన్నా. నేను వెళ్ళాల్సిన ఇంకా 30 మాత్రమే ఉన్నాయి. నేను ఆయనతో 30 పోతే ఇంకా ఊడ్చుకపోతుంది కాంగ్రెస్. నేను ఎట్లా పోతున్నానో అట్లా ఊడ్చుకొని పోతా ఉన్నది. ఏం లేదంతా వాటిదే డంబాచారం, ఏమీ లేదు. మంచిగా బ్రహ్మాండంగా అద్భుతమైన మెజార్టీతో పాత మెజార్టీ కనుక 2 సీట్లు పెంచుకొని బీఆర్ఎస్ గవర్నమెంటే వస్తూ ఉంది. అందులో మీకు ఏం అనుమానం అవసరం లేదు.